Hello, everybody. That's your cue to say hello back. I know we're behind you. It's weird. I'm Brian from Johnny's House. Ray is back here with me. Thank you guys for coming out today. We've been talking for like 4 hours, so we're going to stop talking now. Neon Trees is ready to come out. You guys ready to see him? You got to get louder than that. Welcome out. It's Neon Trees. Here's where you scream again.
So we totally made a joke that I should come out like this. Oh.
Stop.
These lights are bright.
They are.
Also, we're trying to decide what Dark Horse is about. That song. What's it about?
Brandon thinks it's about drugs, but I don't think Katy Perry would put a song out about drugs, right?
But see, I'm a dad now, so I think like everything pop culture is like drugs.
But,
Drugs. Don't listen to that, kids.
but really, everything pop culture is about sex.
Yeah.
All of our songs are about drugs. Anyway, so we're called Neon Trees.
That's the thing about drugs.
We're kind of just walking around set. But I don't even know if you can see us with the
I
lights.
can't.
Yeah.
I don't see anyone's face.
It's probably better that way. We're in
Yeah.
radio, so you don't want to see our face. How you guys doing? You guys doing good?
So, well, yeah.
Welcome to Orlando.
Thank you.
I've been wanting to ask this a while, and I probably could have Googled it, and I probably could have asked all of you guys, but I've always wanted to know, and so I'm going to be the dork and ask the question. Where did Neon Trees come from, the name?
Drugs, honestly, which just sucks.
Or
for
sex.
us.
Yeah.
No, it has nothing to do with drugs. We're all sober and clean, straight edge. Woo! The situation was I hung out with some friends in high school, and we would go to In-N-Out. Actually, one of them is visiting. That's Amanda. She's been my friend since high school. But she's actually was there when we coined the name Neon Trees. We were sitting at an In-N-Out burger, and they had these neon palm tree lights, and we were like, "Oh, neon palm trees, that's a cool band name, yeah." And obvious, that was her voice, yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
And it stuck.
And it stuck. So long answer.
That's a good answer. That's
Yeah.
awesome. So you guys gonna play some music for us? We'll get
Sure,
started with
yeah.
the song, and then we'll have some questions for you guys. We're streaming live at xl1067.com. If you're listening on the stream, and you guys here too, if you tweet us at xl1067, we have extra tickets for tonight's show. If you don't, just hashtag
Nice.
XL Neon Trees, and we'll randomly pick some winners so you guys can win too. Whenever you guys are ready.
Every song is desert themed.
All my friends, they're different people, anxious like the ocean in a storm. When we go out, yeah, we're electric. It's coursing through our bodies till we're warm. And why mess up a good thing, baby? It's a risk to even fall in love. So when you give that look to me, I better look back carefully, 'cause this is trouble. Yeah, this is trouble. I said, ooh, ooh, you got me in the mood. I'm scared, but if my heart's gonna break before the night will end, I said, ooh, ooh, we're in danger, sleeping with a friend, sleeping with a friend. All my friends stay up past midnight, looking for the thing to fill the void. I don't go out much like I used to. Something about the strangers and the noise. And why leave when I got you, baby? It's a risk, but babe, I need the thrill. I never said you'd be easy, but if it was all up to me, I'd be no trouble. Hell, we're in trouble. I said, ooh, ooh, you got me in the mood. I'm scared, but if my heart's gonna break before the night will end, I said, ooh, ooh, we're in danger, sleeping with a friend, sleeping with a friend. my friends. Oh, my friends. Oh, I said, ooh, you got me. Ooh, you got me in the mood. I'm scared. My heart's gonna break. And I said, ooh, we're in danger. Sleeping with a friend. All my friends. Sleeping with a friend. All my friends. Oh, my heart's gonna break before the night will end. I said, ooh, we're in danger. Sleeping with a friend. Thank you.
Neon Trees, everybody.
I have a question for you, Elaine. You are absolutely amazing. Did you teach yourself?
Good question.
That was a
Love those
statement, but
questions.
It's a two-part question.
did you teach yourself how to play the drums?
Yeah,
Really?
kind of. Yeah, I mean, actually, that's not entirely true. I played the guitar in a band for many, many years, and so I would watch the drummer during practice because we were all kind of set up in a semicircle. So I guess he really taught me how to play the drums.
Oh, nice.
Because I would just watch
Well,
and
just
be like,
know that
oh, that's what you're supposed to do.
A lot of girls look up to you because
Oh,
when I was
that's
younger,
sweet.
I tried so hard to play the drums and I gave up. Actually, my
Yeah?
parents took them away from me, so.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
one of
You're
those.
awesome.
I'm one of those girls that look up to you because
Thanks.
I don't know how to play the drums,
Right.
and I have good rhythm, and then I get behind
It's
the
true.
kids. Like,
Tyler
disgusting.
can dance like better than
Yeah.
anyone, and then he'll get behind the drums and be like. His air drumming consists of this,
It's really bad.
which is like impractical on all levels.
Yeah.
You know, just, but it's cool. No, I don't know. I think you're born with like rhythm and limb separation, or you're not, and you can get better at it, or whatever. But
And it has nothing to do with sex at all.
no, I've never thought of myself as a woman drummer, so I appreciate that women look up to me, but
Of course.
I never cared about that issue. I don't know.
Now, I read somewhere, Tyler, that you had this shrine in your house, your childhood house, still to you.
It's not my house. Like I didn't build the shrine
Of
to
course.
myself.
The host of our show,
I know I look like I would, but
his name is Johnny, and his parents still have, because he was a track star, self-proclaimed.
All
So
right.
back at his childhood house, he has like all these brothers and sisters, but there's a wall of Johnny.
yeah.
Is that kind of how your house is?
Yeah, my mom like has this giant wall and it just keeps growing. And she'll put like fan gifts up and like posters and like our plaques if we have like a song that did well or something. And I feel really bad for my siblings.
Do you really?
No.
Oh, please do.
I think actually my younger brother Andrew doesn't even have like he has like maybe one picture up.
I remember
Which is really
it's
sad.
it's his track plaque that
Like
he has
the-
up. That's
Right,
the
it's
one
so good-
thing.
it's going
Like
like
9 years
participation
ago.
ribbon.
Going with the track theme, but that'll happen too. Like my siblings, my older brother will be hosting a party at his house, and my mom will go up to the guests there and say, "Do you know who my son is?" Like, well, it's Chris. He is the host of the party. No, it's Brandon from Neon Trees. And so I'm pretty sure that my brothers are just going to kidnap me one time and just,
And throw you.
You'll be
in the
missing.
desert.
My dad
Exactly.
made a really tasteless joke at my sister's wedding about how it wasn't the daughter who's in Neon Trees who's getting married, which my one sister thought was funny. Luckily, she was the one getting married, but my other sister looked at me and she's like, if he does that to me, I am walking out of my own way. So,
Do you get that a lot? I mean, is that how it is? I mean, because you have kids too. So, I mean, their parents are rock stars. Like, so how do you deal with that? Like, you deal with that all the time?
Well, yeah, my daughter is old enough now, so she's in 5th grade, and so I'll go into the class, and all the kids, hey, I love your song, I love it, and everything, and she's kind of over it though.
Yeah.
Dad, don't come to school. You'll embarrass me. Like just by showing up, yeah, because all the kids they just want to talk about it all the time, and so I can see how that can kind of get old. But she'll choose the times when it's cool. I remember when she was a little younger that her friends would come over and they would play Neon Trees, and they would fight over who gets to be Tyler, and at the same time, and fight over who doesn't want to be Chris.
Sorry, Chris.
Funny and sad all at the same time. You guys have some
And I'm just
questions?
stuck in the middle. I would just play with them. I'd be like, I'll just be myself. It's cool.
I'll play me. It's cool.
Yeah.
You guys have questions? Anyone have questions? Raise your hand. Ray will come around with the mic.
Give us
We
a
have
question.
long
Don't
answers.
be bashful.
Anybody?
Anyone
on.
with a question? Raise your
Super
hand
long
over there in the
answers.
corner.
Here we
She
go.
does.
We got
She's
one.
got guts.
What's your favorite dance move? Good question.
Well, I mean, I was just doing the one that typical people in hammer pants do. it was this one. Do you remember this one? I don't know if you've seen this in old
From
videos,
Can't Touch This.
But where they're literally like doing this, and they're like, yeah, and it's like so aggressive. What's up? You know, and this one. You know what I'm saying? Those are my favorites.
mean face too.
Yeah.
But you do yours.
Well, a lot of times on stage I'll do like the toe.
oh, I like that.
The spin. Do you,
Again with
Face
the
all the time. Like,
it's aggressive. You have to be very aggressive when you dance because everything means so much.
Great question.
Anybody else with the question? Oh,
Now they
everybody's
do.
got it.
Yeah, they're
Look at
like,
that.
now
So
we
you
see.
open the gates.
All right, you guys kind of remind me of like the B-52s from
Cool.
back in the 80s.
We'll take that.
What can you say that somebody reminds you of who you guys are back in the 80s and 90s, like some of your music comes from?
Like who we get compared to?
Yeah.
We get compared to sometimes like the Talking Heads or like the Strokes every now and then.
Or Depeche Mode every now
Sometimes
and again. It
Depeche
depends.
Mode, yeah.
Like song to song, it's kind of different,
Human League.
which is good. That there isn't just like one obvious comparison.
It's funny though, because
One time someone said Animal reminded them of Kesha, which was really weird for me. Because I don't
yeah,
hear
maybe
it
maybe
at
just
all.
the title,
You're right. Coincidence.
Maybe, I
her
don't
song
know.
Animal. But one time someone said that our song Trust was a facsimile of Depeche Mode, wasn't it? But we were really trying to be New Order. Or was it
No,
vice
No,
versa?
that's
vice
Depeche
versa.
Mode.
It was vice versa, but we were trying to be exactly like one of those, and
We actually
but they had it
like
wrong.
when we first came out, people would say like, "Oh, you guys sound like the Killers," and we would be mad about it. But if you think about it, that's actually like a really good band to get compared to versus like, "Oh, you sound like Creed" or something, and then you'd be like, "Oh, well, that's." I mean,
Along those lines,
but
you
we
guys,
all own a Creed album,
But
so
can
let's
you
just
take
admit it.
what is
I
it?
don't.
Can you take me higher?
Can you take me higher?
I mean, come on, that's
The
a great
worst
radio
guitar
jam.
lick in
It's
history.
actually the best. Guitar lick.
Along the lines of those questions, you guys performed at Red Hot and Boom a few years ago.
Yeah.
For us, that was honestly one of the best performances, still to this day, that I've seen from any live act.
It's funny, we were still figuring our stuff out at that point.
We were. Was
We
that
almost
2011?
didn't. We almost
right?
didn't make it.
2010.
2010.
2010, yeah.
Well, let's not rehash that story.
I know. All I'm gonna say, we almost didn't make it because we got detained by the FBI at the airport. That's all you're gonna get.
Really?
Yeah.
But we were innocent, obviously, because we made it.
Of course. You had the white
We
jacket
didn't disappear.
with the blue neon that you had made. You told us, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, and then I had the white. I wore the white outfit that looked like Captain EO and Michael Jackson.
Yes.
That, like, lit
But the
up.
performance was awesome. It's like still one of my favorites. Is there a band that you saw when you were coming up that you thought maybe like that's like one of the performances you'll probably always remember?
Arcade Fire and LCD Sound System Tour was really inspiring, and Yeah Yeahs were really inspiring. The Flaming Lips shows are always good. Yeah, we're naming all these bands. People are like,
Searches will go up for them when they leave here.
Britney
We got-
Spears.
No, I recently saw Muse in concert. That's the cool thing. Like, it's one thing like when you're young and being impressionable, but even recently, it's cool. Like you kind of feel like your contemporaries almost. Even though I don't feel that I could hold a flame to Muse, but their show just knocked me out, and for days I would just shake my head. If someone, hey, you went to Muse, and I would just no comment, like just shake my head because it was so good.
Anyone else have a question? We have time for one or two more questions out here.
One or two.
I'll go over here. Sorry, guys.
one
Over.
or two.
Is there a band or artist that really influenced your life, and if so, why? Like, what about them?
Yeah, I mean, I always answer Michael Jackson because he was like a superhero to me when I was little. I think the band that has influenced me the most is the band The Smiths. I'm wearing the T-shirt, but I always go back. I think they're just the most interesting band. They never disappoint me or bore me. So
Yeah, for me it's Depeche Mode, for sure. I love the harmonies that they do. I love that I've seen them in concert a few times. They put on a great live show, and their albums are all so different while all being Depeche Mode. So I respect their whole career, you know, like kind of, well, let's be honest. I respect their career up until pretty much after Ultra. The fact that they're still making albums saddens me a little bit, but I still love them. I know, I said it in public.
We're
but
never gonna work with Depeche Mode.
I know.
Oh,
I
Martin
ruined
Gore
it.
was just gonna walk in right
was
now.
coming in,
Oh,
and
no.
he
We have a
Turned
surprise
around.
for you, a birthday cake with Martin Gore, and he's in there just like crying.
With a gag ball. It's fun. He got that. But it's funny. For me, I was thinking about this the other day, and one of the bands that ended up being a big influence on me was Guns N' Roses early on. And one of the reasons why is I would read everything that, you know, all the interviews that came out, and they said, well, some friends of ours in Hollywood just got signed this new band called Jane's Addiction. So I thought, well, I better find out who Jane's Addiction is. And then Jane's Addiction on their first album put out this cover of Rock and Roll by Velvet Underground and Sympathy for the Devil by the Rolling Stones. So I thought, well, I better go find the originals of those. And so it opened up this whole, you know, window of classic rock to me and getting back to like the real roots of it all. So, and that was from digging on Guns N' Roses. So go figure.
Do you have a band you like, Chris? He likes Neon Trees.
They're my favorite.
I don't think he does like Neon Trees. He just sits here quiet and mad. All right.
All good questions. You guys want to roll into another song?
Yeah.
Gotta say, all you're giving is fiction. I'm a sorry sucker, and this happens all the time. And I found out that everybody talks, everybody talks, everybody talks. It started with a whisper, and that was when I kissed her. And then she made my lips hurt. I could hear the chit-chat. Take me to your love shack. Mama's always got a back track when everybody talks back. Yeah, you could be my drug, you could be my new prescription. Too much could be an overdose. All this trash don't make me itching. Oh my shit. Everybody talks, everybody talks, everybody talks too much. It started with a whisper, and that was when I kissed her. And then she made my lips hurt. Oh, I could hear the chit-chat. Take me to your love shack. Mama's always got a back track when everybody talks back. I never thought I'd live to see the day when everybody's words got in the way. Oh. Yeah, sugar, show me all your love, all your giving me is fiction. Yeah, sugar, what you gotta say? Everybody sing. It started with the. Come on, Mark, come on. Oh, he's sick. He's like, I'm sick. Oh, I can hear the chit-chat. Take me to your love shack. Mama's always got a back track. Everybody talks, yeah. Everybody talks, everybody talks. Everybody talks, everybody talks. Everybody talks, everybody talks, babe.
Thank you guys so much for coming by today. Thank you guys.
Are we supposed to leave?
Well, no, I mean, you can stay all day. I'm going to stay all day.
What's going on now?
Well, we're going to hang out for photos, but you guys can go take a break for a second. We'll get them all organized. You guys can go out. One more time for Neon Trees, everybody.
Yeah.